You know, I had this review prepared for you guys, but it is still 98 degrees outside and it's 6 p.m. Can you believe that? We had record highs here in Houston area in Texas. Write in the comment below, at what temperature are you at right now? It is towards the end of July and we had a few days of 100-degree plus weather. So what is the weather in your neck of the woods? But I have to do this review for you guys because I want to show you this new diesel F-150 Powerstroke that is just phenomenal. You're gonna love the way that this is built. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. And I guess we're gonna have to go outside. Cue the intro. YouTube, welcome to another video on the YouTube channel, and I want to introduce you to our newest engine lineup that just arrived at the dealership. This is the brand new 2018 Ford F-150 with the Powerstroke diesel engine, and I want to spend a few moments with you guys sharing with you some information about this bad to the bone truck. I just drove it a few moments ago. It was my first time driving it, and it's a very impressive and well-built engine. So let's talk about it. Remember, I am your sales consultant here at Tomball Ford in Tomball, Texas. If you happen to be in the market for a vehicle, do not hesitate to let me know. So if I can help you with any questions, write them down in the comment below. I do respond to your questions pretty quick, so write them below. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel for more content. Do not forget to hit the bell notifications so that you don't miss any other videos. And like I said, it is a hot one again here in the state of Texas. It got to over 102 degrees today. Wow, that is hot. But so is this truck right here. So let's spend a few moments and let's chat about the 2018 Ford F-150 Powerstroke diesel engine. So welcome back, guys. What I want to do is I want to first of all show you what this truck is. And this is a 2018 F-150 with the King Ranch edition, and it does have the King Ranch chrome package, and that's why you see a lot of chrome on this truck, including your wheels, your bumpers, your grille, your mirror cap, your door handles as well. So it's a gorgeous truck. The color is white platinum metallic, and it definitely has a lot of nice bells and whistles on this F-150. So I do want to spend a few times just going over a couple of things with you on this vehicle, but I just wanted to showcase this truck because it is just absolutely gorgeous. Like any other review, I like to start over on the window sticker so that you guys can see exactly how this vehicle is equipped. And let's go ahead and start up top. 2018 F-150 four-wheel drive Super Crew. Short wheelbase is the 145-inch wheelbase. There's your 3.0 V6 diesel, white platinum. This is a King Ranch package, so the color is Java Kingsville leather. There's two levels of the King Ranch package. This is the 601, which you can read exactly there what it brings to the table. And this is the big one right here. The 3.0 V6 turbo diesel is a charge of $3,000. Now, don't get freaked out, okay? Because if you are that customer that is interested in the Ecoboost engine, the 3.5 for the towing, then you're spending already $600 for that engine as an upgrade on a Lariat package and above. So with the $3 grand, it really only makes a difference of about $2,400 to get into this Powerstroke diesel engine, which is really not a bad deal. There's your King Ranch, come on, focus. There's your King Ranch chrome. and you can read the other stuff that you have on this specific vehicle. So guys, a couple of things that are really important on this diesel is that it is a Powerstroke diesel, okay? So it carries the badge of the Big Brother 6.7. It used to be the 6.4, that used to be the 6.0, and then the 7.3. So the Powerstroke became a Powerstroke back in 1994, and that was the first year that International, the maker of the diesel back then, installed a turbo on the 7.3. So Ford has had a turbo engine in the 7.3 since 1994. Now technology has changed. Everything has become so much better that now you have a CGI block, which is way lighter, but it is very strong versus what it used to be, an iron block. Now, I want to share with you some numbers that are really important to the diesel and why the Ford F-150 Powerstroke is becoming the leader on the diesel engines. And the biggest competition right now that Ford has is the EcoDiesel by Ram. And next year, Chevy is going to bring their own version of a 3-liter diesel. Seems like everybody likes the 3-liter, so each manufacturer has a 3-liter diesel. But one of the biggest differences is that we have a 10-speed automatic transmission made it to this 3.0 Powerstroke diesel, while the other manufacturers have something less. So the more gears you have, the better fuel efficiency you get out of this vehicle. But one of the biggest things is the pound-foot of torque. The diesel Powerstroke has 440 pound-foot of torque, but at 1750 RPMs, which is very, very low, and that is very good low-end torque. Airplane. Which is best in class versus 420 pound-foot of torque that comes out of the EcoDiesel. Now the Powerstroke has 250 horsepower versus 240 horsepower that the Ram produces on their EcoDiesel. And the towing is something that we also are a leader on. We've got 11,400 pounds of towing versus only 9210 towing with the EcoDiesel and the Ram. The payload is about 2,020 pounds for the payload, which is also best in class. So we have a lot of nice best in class numbers out of this Powerstroke diesel engine. Now I do want to show you two things that are different on this diesel. As you notice, compared to the other F-150s, as you notice, the fuel door is bigger than the other fuel door. And if you don't know why, is because of the diesel exhaust fluid, DEF for short. So the diesel exhaust fluid, what it does is basically allows for the diesel fuel to be a little bit more purified so that we lower the emissions and reduce the amount of trash and smoke that comes out of the tailpipe. And then also you notice that on the F-150, I mean, this is such a weird feeling putting diesel into an F-150, but yes, if you see a ring that is green, that means that it's diesel only, and this corresponds to the pumps at the fuel stations as well. The second thing that I want to show you that is different, also very noticeable, is the tailpipe. As you can see right there, the tailpipe is completely different than that of the regular F-150 gas engine, and obviously different than that of the big boy Powerstroke diesel engine. And that is a change that I see compared to the gasoline engine F-150. One thing that I do want us to do is to check out underneath the hood. So let's check it out. Let's see if we can do this one-handed. Yeah, boy. So there you go. This is the 3.0. This is the 3.0 Powerstroke diesel. So with this diesel engine, you do have a bigger battery, because this engine actually also has, which I was surprised, the automatic stop-start feature. And we'll test it out on the road here on the test drive. and see how that works. I don't know what you guys think. Write in the comments below. Do you like the automatic stop-start feature on your current F-150s? I have it in mind, and I don't mind it at all at this point. I'll actually be doing a 6-month review on my personal F-150, which has the automatic stop-start feature. But another thing that I do want to tell you on this new engine is that this is a single turbo. So Ford decided to go with a single turbo instead of a dual. But what I want us to do is I want to start this engine, placing the microphone here really close. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place it here in the battery and leave the microphone on so that you guys can take a listen as to how loud is the new 2018 Powerstroke diesel. There you have it, folks. I'm gonna have to check out once I'm rendering the video to see if this is very loud, but just standing here in front of the diesel engine, I feel like I can literally have a conversation if somebody was in front of the vehicle. But even after shutting down the hood, oh wow, that makes a huge difference. Shutting down the hood will definitely allow us to have a conversation. If you and I were in front of this vehicle, I'm pretty sure the microphone can pick up that the engine noise, but we can definitely have a conversation in front of the vehicle without having any issues whatsoever. So it's amazing how quiet Ford is making these diesel engines. It's just phenomenal the way that technology works and how everything is just way better. Another thing I want to share with you guys is the availability of the trim levels. So Ford only has it for right now producing a Lariat, a King Ranch, and a Platinum on the Powerstroke diesel. They are not producing an XLT, and that is a shame, but I get what Ford is doing. They're trying to concentrate on the higher end market of folks. Now, if you're a fleet customer, if you've got a huge company and you have a fleet code with Ford, then you can get an XL trim level built for your company. But other than that, you and I could not buy an XLT trim level. We would have to consider the Lariat, the King Ranch, and the Platinum, and they make them in the 2-wheel drive, they make them in the 4-wheel drive. But get this, only 5% of all of the F-150s is going to be a Powerstroke diesel engine. That is not many. So that's going to help with the resale value, because there's not going to be a lot of supply on these Powerstroke diesel engines if down the line you're wanting to trade or sell this vehicle. And get this, 80% of those 5%, okay, 80% of those 5 are going to be 4x4s. So wow, I don't know why Ford is shifting to the 4-wheel drives, where it's not the one that gives you the best fuel efficiency, but that's what Ford is doing. And the engine is built in the UK, so that could be another reason why Ford is only making 5% with the Powerstroke diesel. But I believe that if the engine is a hit and folks are buying the engine and there's a lot of demand for it, I'm pretty sure that Ford will produce an XLT trim level for the regular consumer, the regular buyer that would want to consider a Powerstroke diesel engine. Now, the question that I'm going to be getting a lot from customers and potential client is this engine the best engine for me? Well, it depends on how you're going to be using it, because remember, there's a $2,400 upgrade from the Ecoboost engine onto the 3.0 Powerstroke diesel. So if you're the kind of person that drives a significant amount of miles, and I'm saying, you know, 15 to 20,000 miles, and you're wanting to tow often, then yes, this would be a perfect engine for you. Now you do have to take into consideration some calculations that I did. So on the 3.5 Ecoboost, if you get 22 miles per gallon, and let's say that I'm just using, for the sake of this example, $2.50 per gallon, that's going to be about 682 gallons a year, versus the 30 mile per gallon Powerstroke at $2.75 per gallon. That's going to equate to 500 gallons a year. So that's a savings of almost, you know, $350 in the course of a year. So that's going to be a few years before you get your money's worth back. But one of the biggest things that the Powerstroke diesel has over anything else, it's reliability, its durability, and longevity. And I say this because, you know, this engine is on the Jaguars and Land Rovers for over a decade. So it already has history. It already has proven itself to confirm its reliability and durability, and to confirm that this engine is going to last you at least double what a gasoline engine is going to last you. So if you're the kind of customer that wants to keep this vehicle for a very, very long time, you will definitely get your monies back. You will definitely have good trade-in or resale value, because Ford is not flooding the market with this vehicle. And as of the date of this video, we have best-in-class numbers throughout the majority of the specifications that a lot of manufacturers put out. So if you drive significant, if you tow a good amount of times, and if you want the baddest engine, the Powerstroke 2018 3.0 is the right engine for you. Man, it still feels like 100 degrees right now, but I'm hoping that you're still with me and enjoying this small review on the new Powerstroke diesel. What I want us to do is I want us to go ahead and take this back to the bone truck out on the open road, kind of test out the acceleration, the power, do a small fuel efficiency test while we are at it. So don't go anywhere. Let's go ahead and take this Powerstroke out on the road. Let's go ahead and take this Powerstroke diesel for a quick test drive, and I'd be happy to share with you how I feel and what I notice about this diesel engine. One of the things that I do notice is that this is super quiet. There is really no engine noise whatsoever. The cab has been insulated perfectly. Good job, Ford, because I really can't hear anything. I mean, I know the engine is on because I feel it. And if I drop down on my fan speed all the way down, it's extremely quiet. but I'm not gonna put the fan speed down. It's still 98 degrees and it's 7 o'clock. I cannot believe that. Wow. But I'm waiting for the red light to turn green, and I have not noticed that the automatic stop start feature has been engaged. So it hasn't been. I don't know if it's because it's really hot and I've got the AC going, and I know that it doesn't do it 100% of the time. So I'm gonna wait for the green light and then we'll head out. Okay, we are headed out, and the drivability is nice. Acceleration is great. Again, it's super quiet. The shifting points are really smooth. I'm doing right at 50 and it's in 9th gear. And again, no problem whatsoever. I'm gonna slow down a little bit and test out the power again, making sure there's nobody behind me. So I'm at 30 and I'm gunning it. Okay. Well, you can definitely tell that the difference in this and like my Ecoboost 3.5 is noticeable. The takeoff is noticeable. It's much better on the Ecoboost 3.5. But then again, if you're buying something like this, you're not buying it for that acceleration. You're buying it for other purposes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset the fuel economy gauge, and let's just drive it for a bit and see how much fuel efficiency we can get on maybe 10-minute driving. So I'm going to take it on the freeway, and I'll report to you here in 10 minutes. So, as you can see, we were able to achieve what the rating on this truck is right out of the get-go, out of the box, without the break-in period that a lot of manufacturers require their vehicles to go through. This truck has 65 miles now, and right now I'm at 26.8 miles, 26.9, and I've been driving it for a straight 12 to 15 minutes. So on a short trip, it is doing what it says. That should get on a 4x4 with a Powerstroke, which is 25 miles per gallon. Hey, if you guys have any questions, if there's anything that I can assist you with, leave me some comments. Leave me some comments. I do read them every single day, and every single one of you guys will get a response from me, whether it be good or bad. It is all appreciated. If you haven't done so already, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe and the bell notification so that you guys don't miss any upcoming videos. Again, my name is Jorge Lopez, your sales consultant over at Tomball Ford. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching. You guys have a blessed day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.